Don't question mark me. I don't care about your blood elves. Play TBC. Chat. Prepare. 10-minute video. Here we go. Chat.
Remember that feeling when you first started playing World of Warcraft? You'd race home from school, throw your backpack on your bed, get on the computer, sit down, and... Regardless of when you started playing, we've all had that feeling of not knowing what's over that mountain, what challenge is next, what piece of gear may be the next big upgrade that some random boss in a dungeon just so happened to drop. The mystery of what was out there kept you firmly locked in, wondering what was next. And I think, or hope so at least, that Classic Plus can give us that feeling back.
Bro, I could talk about Classic Plus for the next 2 years. I could do it.
国服目前还没有任何关于 Plus 的这个讨论，所以说有没有现在还不清楚。
I love Classic, and I want the best version of Classic WoW to be available for the people that want to play it forever.
I want there to be a resource for Blizzard to be like, okay, look, maybe a ton of people want this or a ton of people don't.
Hey guys, I'm Joardee, and Classic Plus...
I mean, that's Blizzard's job.
...release hasn't officially been announced yet, but thankfully, it does look like we're gonna get it. Blizzard has dropped hint after hint after hint that they're working on something big, with the community frothing at the mouth to figure out exactly what that is.
所以暴雪能不能智能起来？现在立刻马上把 Plus 2.0给我端上来！
I agree with that guy.
Y'all want it, but the question I kept running into as I started thinking about a series about Classic Plus, what exactly is Classic Plus? No, really, I'm asking you, person watching this video, what is Classic Plus to you? Okay, think about your answer because we'll come back to you in a sec, but since this is my YouTube video, stay with me here. When I started asking myself that question, I ended up having
He's on the tram.
many conversations with a very good friend of mine, Only.
Hey, I'm Only. I created the Hardcore All-Stars tournament where Blizzard announced official hardcore servers.
Yeah, I just want to own the server. That's what I want to do.
Nerd!
I met Joardee way back in unofficial hardcore WoW when he killed my priest in Strat UD. Thank you.
Shackle the guardrail if it gets you.
Yeah. I was there. This was Road to Rag. I remember this. Only was rostered for the raid. I had to re-roster somebody else.
I really need help.
Help him!
Heal him.
Dude.
Look, I still argue that wasn't my fault. So Only and I kept talking about what we'd want to see in Classic Plus, but we kept bumping into a few issues. First, why should anyone care what one person thinks Classic Plus should be? Sure, we've got a bunch of ideas, we've got our non-negotiables and dreams for what this game could be, but we're not alone in that.
I wanted to be able to flesh out our ideas because talking about things and thinking about things is a good way to
figure out what we I trust Chris Metzen.
If they ever do Classic Plus, I would love to see them do it like in the
Are there any new Chris Metzens?
You know what I would like to see in Classic Plus?
Classic Plus.
Classic Plus.
Classic Plus.
Classic Plus.
There's no discussion about Classic Plus. I mean, there is, but like there's no real hub.
And Soda is right. There isn't. Old School RuneScape has this great polling system. Jagex asks the community if they should do some new feature or make some new change, and the community votes on whether or not they want that thing to happen. But Blizzard isn't gonna do that. They're either too proud or too scared to offer up the reins of what Classic Plus might be to the community. But we care a lot about this game, and while the developers have their reasons for doing what they're doing, we wanted to take matters into our own hands and figure that out ourselves. What do we, as the community, think Classic Plus should be? So, we took the initiative.
That person had a quest. Guys, did you have a completed quest? Wait. Did you guys have a completed quest?
But we care a lot about this game.
Were you guys quest stacking?
Developers have their reasons for doing what they're doing. We wanted to take matters into our own hands.
Do you guys see that?
Figure that out ourselves.
Am I seeing things?
We, as
guys, we have to turn that in. That's free XP for TBC.
Plus should be. So we took the initiative and we made it happen. Introducing
Link to Wowhead.
Entirely fan-made with no input from Daddy B whatsoever. WoW Classic. Plus, a place where we've gone through everything that we could think of to ask you, intrepid adventurer, what you want to see.
So right now you can head over to the website and start taking some surveys. An intro survey followed by a bunch of smaller ones covering every aspect of the game we could think of, from zones to PvP to raids and even itemization. Once you're done, you'll be able to see how your answers stacked up with the rest of the community.
And after that, we want to invite you to offer up your big ideas and pitches on the content pages. Now, each of these is built around creating a space for you to give your best ideas up to the community, where people can then vote up or down, and soon enough, the best ideas will be known. Now, speaking of best ideas, in my previous life, I wrote television. So narrative is super important to me to keep me grounded in the reason I'm doing something. And to me, Classic Plus doesn't really make any sense. Why would the game just change from what it became to what we want to see? And then it hit me.
It's not.
You guys know that Doomlord Cassic.
Okay, guys. It's not changing the game. It's just enhancing what we don't know about it. I think he procted. Okay, it's not changing. We're not rewriting history. We're just playing Classic and discovering things that we didn't know. That's all it is. It doesn't change TBC's timeline, I don't think. I don't think it changes Wrath. Like,
actually the guy who opened the dark portal to Outland that enabled TBC. Now, imagine with me, if you will.
Oh!
I remember well the sting of defeat at the conclusion of the Third War. I have waited far too long for my revenge.
How does Kazakh open the dark portal when he's such a pushover? You can kill him with 10 people. That doesn't make any sense. He should have been the final boss.
Now, the shadow of the Legion falls over this world. It is.
Ooh, I like that. Netherguard keep looking over the dark portal.
He's undone.
Fire!
Who fired that?
Content to the wretch. Legion will conquer all.
I'm out of range.
I'm out of range. Oh!
Not again. Not again.
What is that plot armor, bro? He slipped his sword into the portal and it exploded.
King's honor, friend.
Okay, so that's what I want to see that explains why we're getting Classic Plus, at least narratively. The Dark Portal is destroyed during Kazakh's attempt to open it to Outland, changing the future of Azeroth forever. And right here, we've pitched everything that you just saw on the website. And for subsequent videos, the most upvoted or community favorite ideas that you, yes you, person watching this video, submit could be selected to be fully animated into something like you just saw, featured alongside a bunch of other content that people have pitched. And look, maybe you think this idea sucks, or you're a glorious red shirt guy and can explain in the lore why none of that Kazakh idea makes any sense. So come tell us, up or downvote it. Then head over to the Discord where we built a place to house all of the discussion, and together we can figure this out. And to top it all off, as you interact with the website, your rank on the Discord goes up. Pretty cool. So complete the surveys, check out and vote on other people's ideas to help filter out the good ideas from the bad, and maybe even pitch an idea of your own.
And to help get that process started, we've posted all our content ideas that you can react to and use as your starting point. From a whole phase schedule to new talent trees that keep classes unique while removing clunkiness. We'll talk about all of that soon, but for now, you can go to the website and check it all out.
Oh, and we translated the entire website to Chinese for them as well. They're going to be playing this too, and their voice should be heard.
你们这群懒鬼没尝过资方局的铁拳吗？还有那个运营反馈速度 ，Look my eyes，多向苹果学习。
Because
look in my eyes.
WoW isn't Blizzard's game anymore.
Real, actually. Nettie's owned.
So let's act like it. Strap in, because we're about to find out what Classic Plus really means. Welcome to the Classic Plus project.
Haven't we done this before?
I thought it was over. Is it?
Huh? Me not that kind of orc. What?
Are they moving the... That's funny. I mean, Hydral Uldum, Gilneas, easy peasy. No questions asked. Was that Ghostlands? I think, like, yeah, you could easily do any TBC stuff. Ooh, uncovering Dalaran. Project Classic Plus, baby. Hey, I think that's a sick video. So Joardee only came and talked to me about it like 2 months ago. So I knew about this. I knew this was happening, and I'm excited about it. I've been thinking about my own ideas to put up on it, and we could go to the website. We check it out. It's DDoSed. It's DDoSed. It's not opening. Blizzard is on it already. Yep. Oh, we made it. Not available on small screens. Oh. Okay. Survey? Oh, there's a survey. Log in. Okay. I'm just gonna do my survey. Don't copy me. Do your own survey, chat. Don't look at my screen. Bad chat. Which faction do you usually play? Wherever my friends are playing, but also for the Alliance. For the Alliance. Which race would you consider your main? Night Elf. What class do you consider your main? Warrior. In Classic, it's Warrior. How old are you? Oh god, I'm in this category now. How often do you play WoW? I play a lot of WoW. What is your experience with various iterations? Alright. What role do you usually play? Various. I play everything. I saw that. I wanted to see if you guys saw that too. Just making sure. What region are you from? North America. Which of the following labels describes you? You can click as many as feels accurate. Hardcore raider, PvP player, leveler, completionist, auction house gamer, transmog. Okay. And a casual raider, honestly, recently. How likely are you to play Classic Plus? I can't wait. Would you pay a box fee? If so, how much? I would pay $60. I don't care. But I shouldn't vote that, right? No, if it costs more than access, I won't play it. No, I would say this maybe. I would say this. On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you feel about Classic Plus? If they changed the game, if they changed how the game looked via Unreal Engine, I don't think they should. I don't think that Unreal Engine is real. I don't think they should do it. I think it could be interesting, but I don't think that they have the resources to do that, so I'm not going to vote for it. I think that's a nah. I don't think they need to do that. Modern WoW Classic or Modern WoW character models, definitely no. I hate Modern WoW Classic. I swear Classic models are better than retail anyways. Oh my god, is this my XP bar? This is a long survey. I'm about to level up though. Modern WoW character animations, no. No. Modern WoW spell effects, no. Keep it all the same, don't touch it. Modern WoW UI, no. Bro, undo edit mode, please. It's so bad. It's so bad. Keep it all classic. They did it. They added it. I hate it. How would you like Blizzard to handle this server rollout? Many servers at launch, some PvP, some PvE, a couple RP like Vanilla Classic launched with. I like that option. I like that option. And the reason why is because I don't want layers. How do you feel if Classic Plus had an element of seasonal servers resetting every couple years? Fresh is the best part of the game. Every couple of years is too long though. No layers. Should the size of raids be reduced from 40? No. No, sorry. Should Dungeon Finder be implemented? No. Only to group up. Okay, this is tricky. Dungeon Finder. If it's group finder and it's like you sign up to join a group, I think it's fine. Dungeon Finder, if you auto group up with people, it's bad. I think no. I think no because it's vague, and I don't think that this is good. If you can queue for it and you auto get placed into a group, it's bad. Yes, but only to group up. Well, this doesn't say that you have to invite people. It's just only to group up. So if you could queue and auto get placed into a group, I think it's bad. Just group posting. Yes, exactly. Just group posting. I think that's good. Should summon stones exist? Should summon stones exist? I'm okay either way. I'm no opinion. I'm actually no opinion. But I'm leaning no. I think either way it could be fine. Because the thing is, summon stones do directly impact the world size. Should there be heroic dungeons? No. Only if it's separated from normal dungeons, like the heroic only dungeon. So I would say no. Should there be rated PvE in Classic? I think this question is too broad. Should there be rated PvE in Classic? Yes. Should there be Mythic Plus? Maybe not. Should there be rating leaderboards? Maybe. Like, I think that there's this question is way too broad. I think that rating leaderboards and like level 60 leaderboards or like speedrunning leaderboards are different than Mythic Plus. I think it's completely different. It's way too broad in that like I think that this should be two questions. Should there be this is two questions. One, should there be rated content like RBGs? And there should be two, recognition content. This is two different things, right? So this would be like your M+. This would be a leaderboard, right? And these are not the same thing. Entirely, they're not at all. Like, I think this should be in the game. I agree. I actually think this should be in the game. I don't think this should be in the game. It's like titles, leaderboards. If you're like the first person to clear, I think it's good. Like, I think that kind of recognition is good. We already have leaderboards for speedruns. Yeah, but it's on a third-party website and there's no rewards in game for it, right? If there were rewards for being the highest DPS character in the game, that would be cool. I think having an in-game reward for being the highest DPS person in the game, I think that's a no-brainer. I think, yeah, that should be in the game. Same thing, like leaderboards, something in the game, like a title or whatever, a tabard. It could be something that's temporary, like you get it for a week, or you get it for a month, or you get it for a patch, you get it for a whatever. So streamers just HR all gear for leaderboard. You're so jaded, bro. Go to sleep. No, this shouldn't be in the game. The way that they implemented this, the way that they said this is too broad, so I'm voting no. Because I think it's a lesser evil to say no here and say no to Mythic Plus. I don't think Mythic Plus should exist. I think that they should think about things they can do for PvE that isn't Mythic Plus or repeatable rated content. PvP, I think that there should be. Yes, I think there should be rated PvP in the game. Because PvP is dynamic more so than Mythic Plus. And there's a lack of rated PvP skill-based content. You can show skill in raids without having it be rated. No AoE looting. No AoE looting, it's cringe. You should have to kneel down. If you pull 100 mobs, you should feel the impact of how much mobs you just killed, and you should have to loot 100 times. Fuck your AoE loot. I want to be most efficient. I want to be more efficient. Shut up, dude. You're a mage. You just AoE'd 100 mobs. You sit down and loot all your mobs like a good boy, okay? No, you don't just get to loot and move on instantly. That's so dumb. Less clicking is better. You could bind interact key to anything. It doesn't have to be on your mouse. What features of world buffs would you want to see in Classic Plus? Check all that apply. World buffs that don't belong in raids. Chrono Boon, non-dispellable. Weaker world buffs, more varied world buffs. Sure, like caster buffs. This is my take. World buffs are not usable in raids. You can boon them, they're not dispellable, and you can get them for casters too. That means you get them for dungeons if you want. I think that's fine. Yeah. How do you feel if Classic Plus trimmed the capabilities of add-ons and weak rows? Just let me keep my out-of-combat quality of life add-ons. I prefer my add-ons and weak rows, leave them alone. Agreed. It's not that serious. It's Classic, bro. Leave them alone. Should mount level? No. Keep mounts at 40 and 60. No flying mounts. Guild banks, easy yes. Guild banks are great. They already exist. They're just on like the level 5 character. Just make a guild bank. It's easier for everybody. Classic Plus have achievements. Okay, I'm gonna say no because what this means is should you get an achievement for dinging level 10? And I say no. Current achievements, bad. They would have to rehaul achievements. No. Achievements should not happen if they are currently how they are. If you get 100 achievements for just playing the game like everybody else, then it doesn't belong in the game. No, sorry. That's my take. This is my survey. You guys can take your own survey. How about that? Take your own goddamn survey. You don't like my answer? Good. Should reputations be streamlined and made easier to level? No, you're fine. Don't touch reps. How do you feel about transmog? Bad. It ruins gear progression and identity. Terrible. Should a separated collections inventory be implemented, toys and mounts? I think that's fine. And that's fine. I think that would allow more people to like have more pets in their bags. I think that's fine. Weirdo take from someone who swiped for Scarab Lord. Bro, you don't know me. I farmed for 100 million hours. You're banned. Should Classic Plus allow GDKPs? Yes. Should the level cap ever be increased from 60? Depends on how long after launch. I think going to 70 after 5 years could be a play. I think it depends. I think it depends. I'm not sold either way. I don't think they should be locked in at 60 if they like I don't think they should just be locked in. Keep the original zones and just expand on them. Yes, please. I think new zones is a good idea. 2 level increase. Yeah, I think you can go up like a couple levels too. No GDKPs, it's indirect cheating since you can buy gold. Well, if you buy gold, you should get banned. So now what? What's your comeback? You're saying GDKP promotes cheating, and then I'm saying cheating equals ban. Now, what's your comeback? Oh, Blizzard doesn't ban cheaters? Well, they should. That's my next answer. Well, they should ban cheaters. You're saying, well, they don't. I'm saying, well, they should. They don't. Well, they should. Guess what? They should, guys. And it's not on GDKP to like, why are we banning GDKP? Because Blizzard doesn't want, multi-billion-dollar company doesn't want to spend money hiring people to moderate their own game. So they're going to ban the way you play the game. Are you guys actually brain dead? Anyways, moving on. If yes, where in Azeroth or beyond would you be okay with these zones? Anywhere in Azeroth. No portals. No portals or dimensions. Should new content be added for leveling, quests, low-level dungeons? Yes, of course. Should leveling be sped up? Yes. Yes, it should. I think leveling should be sped up by about around 10 to 15%. Like it is in TBC. Especially focusing on the later game, 40 to 60. I think 40 to 60 should be sped up by around 15%. 1 to 40 doesn't need to be touched. Yes. So I'm just gonna say yes, but maybe not at launch because this doesn't, I don't want it sped up across the board. Should there be more class specific quests? Yes, but only to unlock new abilities such as, no, just yes. There should just be more class specific quests. Identity. Class identity is so big in Classic, enhance it. Enhance the RPG elements, class, profession, job, Character RP, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Always. More quests like Rock Delar and Shifting Sands, yes. This is just a free question. Everybody's going to say yes. If anybody says no, they shouldn't play WoW. Which of the following best describes how you'd like to see changes in Classic Plus to old raids? I prefer the old raids how they are, easy. Tune them as needed for any change in player power, but keep the spirit of the original raid. Add more complex and difficult mechanics similar to Season of Discovery for a fresh challenge. Do all the above, plus add new bosses and areas with them. I think tune the raids, slightly. Should there be new raids? Yes, but only stuff that exists in the original Azeroth, Karazhan, Grimmetoll. Yes, proposed raids that already exist in the world, plus create some new interesting content. I think that's easy. Should Classic Plus have new playable races, and if so, which of the following categories would be acceptable? Check all that apply. Any races from future WoW expansions is a no. I don't want pandas. I don't want pandas. I don't want furries. I don't want Drekthir. I don't want any of that. New playable races that already exist in Azeroth. I think keep the original 8 or this. I think new playable races that only exist in Azeroth, but only Blood Elf and Goblin. That's I like Blood Elf and Goblin. Or like High Elf and Goblin. 2 Horde races. Goblin could be neutral, who knows. Ogre is dumb. I hate Ogre. I hate Ogre. Then all the melee have to go Ogre, because they're going to have a crazy racial. Honestly, no new races. Sorry, boys. Should Classic Plus have new classes? No. Should new race class combos be added? No. They can't handle it. Don't question mark me. I don't care about your Blood Elves. Play TBC. Play retail. Should the Horde have Paladins and Alliance Shaman? No. They shouldn't. You know why? Identity, identity, identity. Faction identity matters. Fuck your balance. If you want Wind Fury, play Horde. If you want Paladin Bop, go Alliance. Frick off, okay? I don't care. My balance! Don't care. It's an easy-ass game. Should classes be reworked? New base abilities and spells, class role combinations, etc. Some quality of life adds. Warlock Summoning Gate, combo point persistence would be nice, but don't fix what ain't broke. I agree with that. I agree with that. Just slight touches and maybe slight balancing. Of the following, what is the most important change needed to raid buffs in Classic Plus? Raid buffs should cost less mana. Raid buffs should no longer require regents. Raid buffs should be single cast raid wide. Like a raid wide cast for the entire raid. No, it should be buff group based, like everything else. But it should cost less mana. Should talent specializations be reworked? No, somewhat, but only with a light touch. I want to see reworked. I think somewhat. Should new talents specializations be added for classes? Guardian? No. 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 Should every specialization be competitive in both PvE and PvP? Not in most cases. Vanilla hybrid classes don't perform well in PvE outside of healing. Those classes could be used a bit of love. I actually agree with that take. No, not every spec needs to be perfectly raid PvP viable. Overtraining for PvE could balance. I mean, this is also true. Your answers so far have shown to be not much of a change at all. Why would people come play over normal classic fresh? My thing is, why change things drastically? If the game has like 3 concentric bubbles, let's say you have like a Venn diagram of gameplay style, right? Don't make them just huge. Don't just go like expand everything by a ton and make it not like classic, right? No, you just try to enhance what works. It doesn't have to be super insane. The game is already good. Yeah, you just need to add just a little bit, you know, just enhance the things that are already good, enhance it, provide just a little bit more substance, you know, and let people cook. Let people cook with the small changes. It doesn't need to be huge. We don't need SOD, right? We got SOD and it wasn't Classic Plus. People might have liked it, but it wasn't Classic Plus, and they went overboard on a lot of things. That's all it is. Should dual spec be implemented? I mean, sure, at this point. I think dual spec is fine. But it needs to be in a city. You shouldn't be able to change your talents willy-nilly. I've said this so many times. You should not. Yes, but only in main cities. Yes, but only in main cities. You shouldn't be able to change talents. Like, I shouldn't be in Gadget Sand and be like, oh, well, I'm going to learn how to be a fighter all of a sudden. Anyways, new professions. Yes, I like new professions. Jewel crafting. What's any other new professions that were added? Inscription could be cool. And then make cooler scrolls. I think inscription, jewel crafting, they're not new. They're new to classic. Archaeology, Yeah, I think all of these things. I think that's great. Should professions be updated to have more endgame relevance? New recipes? Yes. 100%. Oh my god, there's more surveys. That's the intro?